so we have this this project call that we regularly do. If you haven't seen it, I will briefly describe it, and then we can briefly present our awardees. Thanks for lining up already so kindly for that. So when we set up this Helmholtz AI platform, we thought, sure, right, we're going to set up some of these units. Then we sort of work in our various research fields, but we need something to connect people. And we have the fantastic consultant teams. If you haven't seen them, go, I think there's pretty much all of the teams are around. Go talk to them at the booth. It's really a free consulting effort that you can take up within and also beyond Helmholtz Society if you want, to some extent, I guess. But what we have as a third thing is a funding scheme. It's an interesting funding scheme that is sort of briefly explained here. We do a yearly project call where we really want to have this method transfer. This idea from, going from one application to another. Let's go across research fields. It's from what Helmholtz has sort of this incubator fund, like this connection fund, where we really try to put two research institutes together, and you actually need to cough up your own funding. You need to sort of always match it. This is an old trick called skin in the game, so that you really do something here. And this, I think, is something that we in particular want to do for more high-risk projects where also high gain is expected. I think it's something where you don't need to write much text. What is this, like a 3-page or something, right? Right. So it was one of the most efficient, hopefully grand efforts that you had to do. I don't know if anyone's written a DFG grant recently. And we also try to be more lightweight about the evaluation and so on. This is not being evaluated by us internally, but there's an external review board sort of taking care of this across all the fields, so there's no any particular field or center, whatever bias happening. And it's not a huge grant, it's something like 250K, but I think it's really a fun and useful thing to connect projects and see something, right? And we have so far ran and funded more than 72 of these projects. So again, big thanks to the Helmholtz Association to fund this. And you see that there's, via these sort of sharedness of projects, you see there's a whole bunch of links happening. And obviously, some of these links are within particular domains, but there's also quite a few going beyond. For example, DLR intersecting with a whole bunch of others. Here now we are at Karlsruher, so they're doing their Fächer thing with pretty much a lot of different places. So I think it's quite nicely connected. And this is important, right? Because I think one part of our mission is that we need to really encourage and sort of need to bring people sort of see the usefulness of this as a support structure as well as a research structure. So the timeline for the new call, this is for the new call, right, is that we will put out another ad for that in August. You can submit your 5-pager. I thought it was a 3-pager. It is. It's a 5-page. So maybe we can cut it down. In beginning of September, we have some events about it, and we also have some matchmaking if there's need for that, but typically these type of conferences. So if you want to do something tonight, in addition to playing a bit soccer in that stadium and eating, is maybe chat about like a partner where you can come up with a shared idea. Deadline will be mid of November, and we try to be faster in the funding decision. Now it always takes us something like 3 months because we have this external review process. With that, now just shortly we can bring in our awardees, and this is typically when you get a grant, you tell it to the lab, they're happy about it, but let's celebrate our achievements. I think one of the biggest things we as scientists maybe not do is that we are proud of ourselves when we achieve something. So let's bring our awardees up, and here the first one is by Sriram, is that correct? And Michael Neopic from Jülich and HCCR. Congratulations. Congrats, man. Yeah, we're done. Did you want to say your title? Should I say it? I have no idea exactly what the neural operator framework is, but I guess you do some simulations for plasma physics. Yeah. Thanks for that. Congratulations. Yeah. The next project is a collaboration of CISPA and DCDNE. It's CISPA really likes their swarm learning thing. Anna, you around? We talked about it, right? And you guys get now, I think Jill is in for the sort of a security thing, right? And yeah, Omi got this award. Congratulations for that. Fantastic.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Really good. Thanks. And I should say the acronym, it's important about this Liberate AI, man. We're working on that. Does it stand for something, or is it just?
No, basically stands for the title. It's capital letters.
Learning in E. Where's the I coming from?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit. So
But Liberate AI sounds good. Thank you.
The alternative version is with capital letters wherever it's corresponding.
I nowadays use GPT for like getting the acronyms, but maybe you are creative. Congratulations. The next one with a beautiful acronym, and you see the colors sort of involving pretty much half of Helmholtz already is from Celso and Roland. This is a KIT and Hereon collaboration on generating efficient multi-scale simulation to use in science. Congratulations for that. Really cool. Very good. Good job. Genius. Generating efficient multi-scale, yeah. In this case, again, nice, congrats. So we would like to see that science AI product. You know, what we do with the projects is that they often have, I think all of you have posters downstairs, right?
We have the poster 82, so if you are interested in Genius and Science AI, please go there. We're happy to.
And any geniuses, poster 82, right? Yeah. And you know, they will follow up. So this project is just starting, but we will hear you hopefully at one of the next conferences as well. Congratulations. The next project is Brain IA Cast from Jan Grundemann and Steffen. This is DCD together with Helmholtz Munich, and you guys want to do a multimodal AI for neuronal perturbation prediction. Congratulations. Well done. You? They sent the postdoc, yeah. Talk to them, right, PIs. But this is good, actually. We should enable the people actually doing the job. Huh? Congratulations.
Thank you.
So this was a health one. Now we have, and I don't see colors, but I think this is information, right? Yeah, it's very hard for me to map. It could be Earth and environment as well. So this is Jülich together with HZB and Sarah together with Gregor presenting normative molecular imaging for identifying disease heterogeneity. Yeah, congratulations for that. So disease heterogeneity is something I'm really interested in. I think we can use from. So I guess you could add the health color maybe?
Yes.
Right? Appreciate it. We have one more project. This is PhenoPred, led by Philipp Müncher and Pascal Falter-Brown. This is a collaboration of Helmholtz Munich together with the HZD. Thanks, Philipp, for coming by. You're going to do deep learning integration of genomic sequences, transcriptomics, and interaction networks for phenotype prediction eukaryotes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done. We have Target AI, a DKFZ plus Helmholtz collaboration. This is Paolo Casale together with Brian Clark from DKFZ working on target discoveries and precision medicine through AI-enabled rare variant studies. So that's adding the genome as we just discussed. Congratulations, Paolo. Very well. So we have Beta Funk here. Is Björn, or Björn is around, awesome. But you work with Björn, so Björn, come up. This is, you take all the fame, come on, tell him. Take a picture in a second. So this is health plus Earth environment, right?
Yes.
And this is a protein function prediction using machine learning, but I guess in crops or in?
Mostly plants.
Mostly plants.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Well done. Good. Thanks for coming. Finally, we have EcoJam, and I think both Milad and Ridwan are not here. Is that correct? So we're just happy for them here. You know, clap. But they do, yeah, right? So they do some Earth surface monitoring, the EcoJam. It's not a genius, but you know, it's getting there. And last but not least, we have hydrogen. Oh, that's a nice wordplay. Garima and Stefan, anyone here? Hereon and Jülich, if not, again, at least I know there's a few Jülich and Hereon people that tell them they have a good acronym and they want to do a hybrid AI deep learning towards automated damage model parameter generation for hydrogen-induced defects in steel, apparently is a thing. Congratulations. All right, these were the projects. Please consider applying for this again next time if you want to have this sort of march through these things. It might be a fun thing, but we really, I think we live from these projects. We hope this is sort of some seed funding for you guys to then also go for some bigger projects. We've seen this quite a few times that you take that and then you build something beyond that. But I really appreciate your interest in that.